Okay, people. Donnie wants to talk to y'all. He looks very sad. Tell him what's going on, Donnie.
I got this building that I need a door in.
This building?
No.
Another one.
Another building that needs a door in. Ronnie found this one in the trash.
Yes, I did.
It's got a few little dings and dents.
Look at the cardboard.
Yep.
He just cut that off, folks. You know what that means?
It was new.
Brand new door.
And it had the door frame too.
Yep.
But this building I'm putting this in used to be a jail. So there's a big thick door jamb back there and we can't get it out. The hinges don't line up. So I'm gonna have to cut holes in the door jamb and weld these hinges into place so I can mount this door.
So I'm telling him about this, and he's going, yeah. We could do that.
Then Ronnie asked me. He says, "You want to install a door?" And I said, "Yeah, probably." He said, "Well, you got a cutting torch?" And I said, "Oh shit." So this should be interesting. If you like the channel, subscribe to me. We're trying to build a channel. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for what's going to happen here.
Now, Donnie, we did the trailer. Are we out of stuff to work on?
Oh hell no, nowhere close.
Like what about this place here that we're?
Oh yeah, we got this.
So this could use some work, right? So we could film some things working on in here. Yeah.
Hey, see them sinks there? We're going to install every one of them.
Yep,
eventually.
we're starting a sink business. Look at that. How many do you think that is? Okay. How many do you think's in this row? Okay. How many do you? I wonder how many's in this row. All right, Donnie, let's go put the door in. Now I want y'all to look. I'm about worn out. Look, he's got me using my little arcade game dolly. It's windy. And look, do you see Donnie anywhere? Do you even see Donnie's truck anywhere? Huh? Hell no. He's making me do it all by myself. He said he was going to get a Coca-Cola. I think I can get it, maybe. If I keep going, get it up to the door, maybe.
He'll get here eventually. Wonder if he knows he's got it upside down.
This son of a look at him. Look at him over there. Oh, thanks for your help, Donnie. Hey, did you get me a Coke? Oh, God. All right, we're in the building.
Look at this, y'all. There's snakes in here, and he's got me working in here. I told him no. He made me do it anyway.
Get in the La Carson. The Carson. So this building is the old jail. And this is the old jail frame, I guess. I don't know. And whenever Donnie used to get drunk,
they put me in the cell right here.
They put him in the cell over here.
You see right here on the floor where the outline was, I was in this one. And you had a little seat here. You sit against the wall.
That's not a seat, that's a toilet.
Well, you know, call it what you want.
I don't think it was supposed to be a toilet, but that's how people used it.
And I just sit right here and wait on Ron to come bail me out.
That's way back in the 70s.
And one day I come in, and they had me in handcuffs. I come down the stairs, and I'll be damned if Ronnie wasn't sitting over here at this.
Yeah, it was a bad weekend.
You see how there was 3 cells in here. I was in that one, he was in this one. It's a bad week.
Joey came and saved us.
Yep, always.
So what are we looking at here, Donnie?
This is an old frame here. They made
Wait a minute now. People are still shocked at what they're seeing here. They don't want to talk about the door.
Oh, well, we don't want to talk about the door. Well, we can talk about other things. Okay, what we're seeing here is a fine, genuine old jailhouse.
This is the back room of the original jail, and then years later it was used as town hall, the fire department, all kinds of stuff. It's seen better days, so we got multiple things to work on here. But one of the first things we're going to do, and this is the back room. Now the front looks better, but it ain't much better. So one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to fix this door up a little better than it is. So,
Ronnie, scroll in up there for me. You see up there, it would appear that the roof is sagging. If you walk across them bricks there,
yes.
it looks like it's sagging about a brick and a half. But don't you worry. We'll get that. And there's a few other things, like the main power line.
Yeah, the power line running in through across the ceiling, that's probably not good.
And like right here, a gas line just running out, and copper gas line tap, you know.
Yeah, that's probably not hooked up to anything on the other side.
Yeah, maybe not. Then you got another, I don't know what the hell that is, but there's another line there. But all that's going to be addressed. We got this fine electrician. And we can get the guy, we can get the gas guy too. He's good.
Now, is this post I'm leaning on here?
Oh yeah, that's good.
The one that's in the water at the bottom there?
Yep.
The starting to rot the post?
Yep.
And that they've nailed 2x4s to the side of it to make it a bigger post?
Yeah, that's to spread the weight out and keep it from rotting.
Okay.
It'll rot twice.
So that post appears to be holding up the roof. That's not being held up very well.
Yeah, probably.
You think that's all? You think that's all right if I lean on it a little bit?
Oh hell, it ain't good.
All right.
But see, you know, you got to realize, you buy properties like this a lot cheaper than you buy one fixed up.
Ain't that the truth?
So if you ain't scared of the work,
A lot of people would be afraid of the work.
a lot of people would. And we probably would too if we didn't have such good guys with us.
Now, how would you fix this roof, you think, that's fallen in?
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do,
Yes.
I'm gonna call an engineer,
Yes.
and he's gonna tell me exactly what to do, and then I'm just gonna go off his blueprint. But
Oh.
I ain't gonna tell nobody else that, so don't tell nobody that.
Yeah.
Okay. But I assume that we're going to do something like put a beam in here.
Yeah. So it looks like when they built this place, this building was built in like 1926 or something like that. So it looks, that's not the Corona, is it?
It's not the Corona.
Oh, it's not the Corona, okay. It looks like when they built it, the way they did the beams was they just ran them a little more than halfway and then nailed them together. There's nothing supporting them in the middle. So the roof sags in the middle. So someone has put this in, but the reason they put this in was to try to keep the water from pooling on the roof after the roof sagged. Not a good way to do it. So eventually we're going to cut into the bricks on both sides, put a post in the middle, run nice big LVL beams that are super strong to hold the roof up, get everything nice and level, and then put a new roof on it so it no longer leaks. But before we do all that, we have to work on this door frame. So this appears to be the original back door to the jail that has been bricked up at some point. And the reason that they have these wood studs or these wood slats in the frame there is because they had paneling up over all this, like they have over there. You see a little bit of the paneling. This is, of course, the back room, like you said. So we want to make this the rear exit again because there's no exit other than, we'll show you in a later video. There is an exit, but it's unbelievable. This door we want to put back in. The frame, it's got some rust on it. Donnie, that's steel, right?
Yep.
Or iron.
That's 1/2-inch steel.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's rusted a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. So we're gonna clean that all up. Right, you're gonna clean that up today, Donnie?
Yes, if we can get this door to match.
We ain't gonna clean that up today. We'll hire somebody to clean it up. But the way, so this was the jail back door, right? So it's pretty tough. Donnie, pull on that rod there, see if you can get her to come out. Yeah.
It should be coming out.
So it's in the wall really good.
If that comes down, the wall is coming down. We're gonna run like hell.
It's in the wall really good, and what they did was, you can't see. See, can you shine a light on that for us, Donnie? They have welded the hinges onto the frame, and they're not sunk, Donnie.
Nope.
They're just right on it, right?
Looks like it.
We might have the room to do that too.
I got something to take it off.
Okay. So it's like a handmade frame that it looks like they made out of angle iron or something, or maybe back in the day this is how they came or something. But you know, we're literally talking about 1925 or 26. And so what we want to do is put a nice door in here that locks up good and is nice and solid, and then we can knock these bricks back out. You can see the arch above the doorway on the outside. And then of course we would re-brick this, get this all back in nice. And then once we do all that, you've got a nice solid support for your beam that you can put in the wall and run across the roof. Put in that, anchor in that wall. That's also a brick wall. Anchor in that wall. We might need to put a angle brace or something under it over there too. And a nice big adjustable permanent post in the middle, not one of those cheapo temporary ones. Yeah, not a 4x4 that's going to rot away. Nice, big, strong, structural, engineered steel column to hold up the roof. So, first step though is the door. All right, Donnie, what are we going to do?
We're going to sit here and look at this.
We've been doing that. We got like 15 minutes of video already.
Okay. Well, we got to get these 2x out, and we didn't bring a hammer.
Use your muscles.
I don't think there is any. That ain't coming out. Okay.
We're gonna go get a hammer.
Hang
Oh,
on.
wait a minute. He's gonna be ingenuity.
Hammer.
Well, let me step back so we don't break the camera. Oh, now he's got a bigger hammer. That one's rotted. It ought to come right out.
Could be. There's two of them.
Nice solid one. Need a hammer. Need a hammer. Hammer time. Need a crowbar. All right, we're gonna go get a crowbar or something. Now, you don't think there's any way that that piece of wood could be holding up the roof, do you?
No, but I'm paying attention. You see something falling, you just let me know. I'm gonna run like hell. Okay?
All right. Do you think we should put a disclaimer telling people that we're just kidding about the roof?
Probably not.
Now, the roof is damaged, people, but it's not about to cave in, so we're not that stupid. Sometimes we are stupid, but we're not that stupid. All right, the third slat is down. They remind me of the bed slats, Donnie. Remember, we used to break them when we were kids, jumping up and down on the bed.
Yep, I've done that a few times.
All right, put the door in there.
I don't know if I can pick the door up.
Hey, put a brick down for it to sit on. Be smart.
Y'all, this door weighs like 200 pounds.
I know. Tell them a little bit more about how much it weighs after they done seen the video evidence of you stranding me out there. Yeah, too much. Well, maybe not.
Get down the low spot.
Yeah. Now, we realize, people, that there's not enough light for you. But there ain't too much we can do. Wait a minute. Hey, drag that light. Well, if we put it here, it'll get wet. Never mind. We're good. You're just gonna have to deal with it, people. Just use your imagination.
Just my imagination once again. Right away from me. Damn. Now, the trick is, people, don't smash the damn thing.
Is it too big? Is it too big?
Nope. It's gonna fit.
It's gonna fit, people.
It's gonna fit.
Now, you said I got it out of the trash, but you know where I really got it?
Dumpster.
From God. Why would somebody throw away a brand new steel door? That's exactly what we need. So the old hinges are in the way a little bit.
We'll put a little light on the subject, okay? So they can see what's going on.
We can see it pretty good. The old hinges are in the way, but it sure does look like it's the perfect size.
So how are we gonna get these hinges off, Ronnie?
You're gonna have to cut them off with some sort of cutter like my brother Donnie has. I'm gonna call Donnie and he's gonna come down here and cut them off, and then I don't have to worry about it. That's how it usually works.
About the same thing I used with that wheelbarrow the other day, maybe? Hey, Milwaukee. Milwaukee's got to have
Milwaukee's got to have something.
Right here. We're gonna use this.
It's Milwaukee's beast.
Milwaukee.
Oh man, look at that. Now wait a minute, show it to us here in the light.
Oh, it's Milwaukee.
Now tell them about your love affair with Milwaukee.
I love them. I don't actually love them. I mean, I like them, don't get me wrong, but I think what made Milwaukee is their batteries.
Yeah, them batteries are badass, people.
I mean, everybody could probably do the same thing if they had that battery design.
I've heard people say like, oh, the DeWalt's are just as good or better, the new ones, you know.
Now,
but see, we're poor. People.
I've tried the DeWalt. They bought them for me at work. The battery won't hold up.
Talking some trash about DeWalt.
No, I don't mean to. I mean, I honestly was trying to use DeWalt. Yeah, all I saw was a DeWalt. Think about it.
Yeah.
Or skill saw.
We like DeWalt too, but for us poor people, these Milwaukees are awesome because they're not super expensive and the damn things will work good. Here we go. About to get it light up in here. Holy moly. It's got that burning steel smell.
Hey, seriously, make sure it's going to hit the cameraman because it'll ruin it.
Oh yeah, I better back up. Donnie's telling me not to get close.
So basically, you just cut through the weld as much as you can.
Boy, this is going to be badass, people. I can see this coming.
Then you take coaches, 1 or 2 or 3, and hopefully they'll get some kind of point on them. And these are horrible, horrible chisels.
We can't see. Good Lord, that's not a chisel.
You got like a 2-inch damn
That
lip.
the hammer'd be better than that.
And you bend it out. You want to come over here, Ryan, where you can see? You bend it out where you get your little opening there, where you can.
All right, we got a little opening there.
Get your chisel in there.
One of the best things about the My Brother Donnie channel is how he acts like he's done this before.
Oh, you got to be confident. If you ain't confident, you're in trouble. But I might not have cut hinges off of a door frame, but I cut many a steel like this.
Mm-hmm. It's all the same, people. It's all been done. All that plastic's got to go eventually. All right, we'll try to get one hinge off. This brass too. I'm about to say go up with it. Boom, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Hey, is it the crappy one? Let me take it over here. Is it the crappy ones with that's plated? Hell yeah. Look at that, people. They welded the crappy plated ones on there. I'll bet that thing ain't even that old. Probably from the 70s or something.
But, real nice right there. Can you see it running?
No.
Made in USA.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. It's not China.
All right, now you grind it off and smooth it up, and do the other ones.
All right, we're gonna do the other ones. We'll come back.
You're thinking about it way too damn hard. You stick to the damn math and I'll stick to the fucking steel. You're thinking about it way too damn much. You need to chill out. Give me a damn minute and I'll put the damn thing together. Thinking about worrying about shit. Don't worry about nothing. It's easy. Slide this.
Here we go.
You see, he gives me the damn hardware.
Go ahead, Donnie. You can pick it up. Boy, it looks heavy.
Yeah.
Of course, I wouldn't know about it being heavy. I just carried it all the way down the road, halfway through town, 1 foot. I'm doing a very important job here, Donnie. I'm chronicling why it didn't fit. This is kind of like how you do Socorro at work.
Oh, yeah.
You just stand back and tell them to do stuff.
Socorro! Necesito.
He says,
Blanca.
System the door, Donnie. We're gonna need more bricks for the bottom.
Perfect.
All right, we'll get some more bricks. He made me go back and get his welder. Look, he ain't out here anymore. Once again, I'm all by myself. Oh man, it's getting heavier and heavier. Now we're not flush over here.
That's fine. Okay. I think that's got a tack where you don't have to hold it anymore, right? Yeah. I'm gonna blade one to it here for a second.
Do what?
She's good. She's nice and hard for a small unit.
All right, folks, the video might have went crooked because I was not actually looking at an open welder through my camera. You were, but it can't burn your eyes if you're looking at it on a film, but it can burn my eyes if I'm looking at it here, so I wasn't paying attention to what I was filming. All right, so that's the top one. We're gonna do the bottom one now. Okay, folks, so we have We welded the top hinge because we wanted to make sure that we got it masa arriba, right? Because
we could get it.
the whole problem is the concrete floor is higher than the outside, and it, you know. So once we did that, we measured everything, and we got the hinge just exactly where the top one is, and welded it too, same distance out and all that. And so what we're counting on is the original builders making the wall straight, installing the frame straight, and then it all staying straight for 100 years. So
And us finding the door in the trash.
in the trash.
That is still square.
So Johnny's going to test it. What do you think? We welded the freaking hinges on. All right.
Look, I got a damn disclaimer. I wanted to damn drill the frame. But here we go. And now this is all just tacked together. So if it falls off, that ain't my fault.
And if it don't work right, we can move it. It's moving, and it's not touching the concrete.
Oh hell. Is it gonna close? Damn.
What does it look like? It?
Man, I don't know.
It's gonna touch.
If this man.
Wait a minute, you're not a professional door installer, are you?
No.
We're amateurs, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! What the hell? What? You mean I pulled a brand new door out of the trash, and then Donnie welded it into the old door frame that's been missing a door
For God knows how long.
that's 100 years old, and it fit? What? How's that even possible? We didn't even have to. What? We got to be forgetting something. Now we won't be able to put we won't be able to put a sweeper under it. But I guess we could put one on the back of it, because man, it's close to that concrete.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's crazy.
Not bad.
And we guessed at this gap.
Yeah.
We
So
just guessed it.
over here, so the whole thing is, we ground off the old hinge, and then, you know, he ground off the hinge. But then we started noticing that parts of it have the hinge, but then parts of it had plates that were welded on too. So it was still, you didn't need to grind it off, because whenever we weld the new plate on, there's gonna be a gap. So we just, on the second one, we just cut the,
We just cut the spindle off.
yeah, just cut that off. And the third one and the fourth one. So then on the bottom, we just tried to mimic the gap.
On the top, because there was a little piece of hinge we didn't get off, and it left a gap in there. So we just basically guessed at a gap.
Man, we're damn good. You know that? Yeah, Lord.
And look at this, it's flush.
Look at that, nice and flush.
That's crazy.
Man. The only thing is, I wish it wasn't a 6-panel door. I don't really like those on commercial stuff. So I would have hoped to get a solid one.
But if it's free,
It's for me. All right, folks. Donnie has welded up all the hinges, and look at this with just my little index finger. Look at this. Look how easy. Now you remember how heavy this door was. Look at that, people. Man, it's amazing. So that's all we're going to do on the door today. We got it mounted. Reason we can't do any more is because here's the next 2 steps, all right? Next step is we need to drill our hole over here for the lock. We've got the lock, but no use putting it on if we can't use it. So we need, this is heavy duty, really thick angle iron. So I mean, it's going to take a hell of a drill to go through that. So we're going to, we got to get something we can drill that lock through. I guess we could just shut it and put a board behind it like I did. I didn't think about that. But we're not going to do that. We're going to drill a hole for the lock, and then we're going to kick those damn bricks out so I can see me some sunshine. So we're gonna kick them bricks out, and then once we do that on the outside, we'll brick it back in a little bit to clean it up. But it actually, you know, there is a brick frame there, but this is kind of open. There was something, they might have had some wood trim or something.
We gotta pour a little concrete there.
We'll pour a little concrete, maybe down here, something. So we got some more stuff to do, but hey, we got the door mounted. Donnie welded it all up. Damn thing ain't gonna come off, let me just tell you that. If they kick it in, they're kicking the whole frame in, because that door ain't coming off there. It is now part of it. All right, Donnie, do you have anything you want to say to all of your loving followers?
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give us a big thumbs up, that helps promote the channel. And we'll catch you on the next one.